Alright guys, I'll try to keep this video as short as possible. I'm going to show you guys some settings to change to get the best visibility and max FPS from any game, and including Modern Warfare 3. This is not your typical video, and I'll try my best to keep it as short as possible. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to launch the Microsoft App Store, and we're going to search for Win Toys. Win Toys. So here it is. Make sure you guys download this, as this tool will help you debloat Windows 11 and Windows 10. And once it's downloaded, we're going to launch it. I've already done mine, so I'm just going to go over. So yeah, the home section tells you all about your computer, your performance level, whatnot. Applications here, you can uninstall applications, so you don't have to go through your control panel. And then apps, you can see everything that's installed. You can even uninstall Microsoft Office or Microsoft's programs that you don't need, such as like Microsoft Tips. You can just go there and click boom, uninstall, and there it goes, it's gone. For services, you have to be careful that we don't delete. We have to know exactly what we're deleting. So the most important thing here is we have to go to boost. We want to turn on the performance power plan and GPU scheduling. Turn off the VBS, and then for startup apps, we want to try to only keep things that we need. For example, my audio controller, I've left that on, and some stuff that I've left on. Try to minimize that as much as possible. And then we're going to go and turn off the background apps. We don't want to have applications running around in the background while we're playing a competitive game like Warzone 2. For visual settings, you want to turn on adjust effects for best performance. And then for game settings, you want to turn on game mode, and leave the other items here as turned off. And next we're going to go to health and disable first fast startup. Drive optimization, leave that on, as well as storage sense. And then we'll go over to tweaks. And if you like your start menu to show settings and whatnot, this is where you would go and select them on. And here is all my settings. Start menu, search, Bing search results, turn that off. We don't need that, and we don't need suggestions as well. It's just cluttering your memory. And this is what I have for File Explorer. Turn them all off. Privacy, I've only left location and telemetry off. Everything else, as you can see, I've turned off. Ads, everything is turned off. I don't need ads. And for system, I've only left mouse acceleration on. So once you're done that, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to a search bar here and type run, or you can just launch it from your taskbar. And then we're going to type in services.msc. And once you're there, just highlight one of these things and hit the S button, your S, and then we're going to look for system main. And sometimes this is also known as superfetch. We're going to want to go here into properties and actually turn that off. It is not useful feature. It's just Microsoft basically spying on you and watching every move you make, and it's just using your resources. So I turned that off, and it's very safe to do so. The next thing we're going to do is application we need to download is Microsoft RAMMap, and this is a safe thing to do. You just download it right here, and what this does is if you hit Control Alt Delete and go to Task Manager, under Performances, Memory, you'll notice that there's 9.8 gigs that is cached, sitting in the, and it's a lot of memory that's just being used. So once your that RAMMap is downloaded, you also want to keep it there for every time you see that cached value go high. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to launch that Microsoft RAMMap, which if I can find it, what the heck, where did it go? Right here. So yeah, so just make sure you launch the one that is the bigger size, and then we're gonna go and select empty, and then we're gonna empty the standby list, just like that. So have that saved in your downloads or whatever, and keep it, as time to time you'll need to do this. And as you can see now, there you go, I've released all the cache memory that was being used. Okay, so once that's done, you might you'd want to restart your computer, and then we'll go from there. All right, so now that you've restarted your computer, the next piece of software we need is called Msi Mode version 3. Go to Guru 3D Forms here, and you can download it in this link below. I will leave links to all the software and registry locations and the video description. So yeah, so download it and install it. And once it's installed, or unzipped, I should say, you need to launch it as administrator. And we're not going to make any changes except for one thing only, guys. Do not touch anything else except for just find your video card in this list. Mine's here. I've already done this, so I found that mine was not selected, the MSI mode. Just make sure, and also leave comments in the link if this was selected or not. What this MSI mode utility does is basically it gives like a handshake between the video card and the CPU every time they exchange information. So it really helps with stuttering, and gives you better performance. So yeah, so just make sure that's the only thing you check is under your video card, check mark, and then you click apply, and then you restart your computer. So once you've done the restart, we'll go from there. All right, so now that you've restarted your computer, we need another software, and this time we'll go to Google again, and we're going to type in Nvidia Profile Inspector. You want to go to the official site link right here and scroll down and download the latest version. All right, so once the Nvidia Profile Inspector is downloaded, you'll find the zip folder like so, and just right click on it and extract it all, and you'll have another folder once it's extracted. Then just right click on it and run it as administrator, and in this drop list, just scroll down a bit and hit C, and then scroll down till you find Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2023. We'll scroll down to the common options area and enable resizable bar, but this feature it must be enabled in your BIOS first, and once that's done, then when you come here, when you enable it, then for options and size limit, we just make sure we choose Battlefield. So what this Nvidia Profile Inspector does, it gives us access to additional items to our that are in our driver, and so that we can change them. And when you're happy, when selected all that stuff, just hit apply changes. After that, exit out of those and go to Nvidia GeForce Experience, and under the settings here, we want to turn the in-game overlay off. Also, in the driver section, you need to be on 53758. This is the latest Nvidia driver that supports DLS3 for Modern Warfare 3, and it's the latest driver for it, so make sure you have that. All right, once that is completed, we're going to go to Nvidia control panel, and under manage 3D options, see, I have enabled the old feature in Nvidia image sharpening. So in order to do that, we have to go here, type in run, and then reg edit. All right, so once we're inside the registry editor, I'm gonna leave the link to this location in the video description. So you want to be under computer, local machine, system, current system control set services, nvlddmkm, and an FTS folder here, and then we're going to look for enable GR535. You guys going to see a value of 1. What you're going to do is you're going to turn you're going to make that into a 0, make sure it's hexadecimal, click OK, and then back out of this registry, and then you're going to find that this image sharpening is now enabled. So then we're going to come to once we enabled the registry, we're going to come to manage 3D settings, and then we're not going to turn on the image sharpening in the global settings, but under program settings we need to add the COD application. So how do we find that? You're going to go to this PC, C drive, program 86, then it's Call of Duty, retail, MP 2023, and then you'll see that the COD application is here. You're going to click open. I've already done this, so once it's opened, then we're going to go and turn on the sharpening feature. And the only thing we're going to change here is just drag the sharpen slider all the way to 0.67. Don't touch this one. Click OK, and then over here you're going to click apply here, and then go to global settings, and then copy all the settings that I have here, as this is the newest and latest settings that gives you the best FPS and performance. So I'll scroll down slowly so you guys can copy all the changes here. For DSR factors, you click on it and you just make sure that you do select the following, just like that, and then click OK. And DSR smooth factors to 33%, and here you go, there's the rest of the settings. And once you do all that, make sure you click apply here, and then we're going to go to physics, make sure our video card is selected for that. Under change resolution, you want to be under the PC setting, select your monitors or resolution as well as the refresh rate, and then we're going to select Nvidia color settings, make sure you're on the highest, and have this settings just like this. Under the color settings, I find that Warzone is quite washed out, so I just bring up the digital vibrance to 85% and option 3, and then I make sure that's applied. The next setting here we look at is G-Sync. I have G-Sync enabled for both windowed and full screen. And lastly, for colors, we're going to go with Nvidia settings, and then we're going to select advanced and make sure that it's set to full, not limited. And then we're going to apply those changes. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to type in here enable Xbox game bar. Come here and turn it off. This feature, you don't need it. It's just takes up a lot of your resources, so I recommend turning it off. Also type in game mode. What the heck? Game mode settings. Make sure the game mode setting is on under the graphics section. We're gonna look for browse, and then again, this PC, C drive, program 86, and then Call of Duty, retail, MP23, and then here we'll select the application and click add, and then we're going to click on options and choose the following high performance using our video card. Then we're going to click save. After we're going to go to our documents folder, and then Call of Duty players, and then you're going to see now that there's an option 3.cod2023 CST file. Double click on that, and the only thing that we're going to change here, guys, is the threaded count for handling job queue, the render worker count. I have an i7 12700K. It has 8 performance cores and 4 threaded cores, so efficient cores, I should say. Anyway, so for this game, I just put my total number of cores, which is 8. In the previous video, I know I suggested 1 as less than the number of performance cores, so just put your total number of performance cores here, and then click on save. And now I will launch the game, and so you guys can see the settings that I have along with some gameplay so that you can see the performance that I get. Alright guys, so now that your game is launched, you're going to need to go to the settings option, and then under graphics, make sure that you're on exclusive mode. Select your monitor, make sure you have your the video card here selected, and then the max number of refresh rate that your monitor can handle. Mine's a 4K TV that can support up to 120 FPS, so I do that, and I play at 4K here. For aspect ratio, leave it on automatic. For those of you with lower end video card, I recommend playing on 1080p and 1560 by 1440p if your video card can handle it. Mine can, so I play on this resolution. Aspect ratio, leave it on automatic. VSync definitely off. For this, go to custom and set it to the following. If you're on a monitor, make sure that you select 2.2 sRBG. Like I said, I'm on TV, so I leave mine on 2.4. Brightness, don't make any adjustments in the settings here. It's always best to make the adjustments on your monitor or your TV in this case. Turn off focus mode. Nvidia low latency, just leave it on. I have this on automatic. It doesn't really matter, but we can always turn it off as we don't need HDR. So we'll apply those changes. And when you come to the preset, leave the render resolution at 100%. Turn off dynamic resolution, and because we enabled the Nvidia Sharpening tool, we no longer need any of these items. Fidelity cast is the next best option to this, but like I said, Nvidia Sharpening tool is way better for image clarity and performance. For anti-aliasing mode, I have mine to SMA T2X and on high. Video VRAM scale, leave it at 90. Variable shading, I recommend I know a lot of people say turn this off, but I think it's better to leave it on. As you can read, it improves performance at low visual cost, so definitely I would say leave that on. Texture resolution, for you guys who are on lower end video card, I would recommend low. Anything higher than a 3080, I would say normal should be sufficient. Texture anisotropic high. Depth of field, turn that off. Detail level, detail quality level. My video card can handle this, but for those of you who can't, I would say leave it on low. Particle resolution, I would recommend low. But any of you guys who have higher video cards, again, high does not make a difference. Bullet impacts on. Persistent effects, turn this off. Shader quality, again, shaders are heavy on the GPU VRAM consumption, as you can even see over here. So either best to go with low, but my video card can handle it, so I leave it on medium. On-demand texture streaming, definitely off. Local texture streaming, leave it on normal. This does not affect anything, just leave it on normal, as it will make your game look better. Shadow quality, I'm not sure why this is on high, but normal is good. Screen space shadows, definitely off. Ambient occlusion off. Screen space reflections off. Static reflection, turn it to low. Tessellation I have on near, and train memory, leave it on max. Trust me, it makes your game a lot better looking. Volumetric, leave it on low. Deferred physics, turn that off. Same with the weather, we don't need it. And for water quality, leave it on default. We'll apply these changes, and then I play on 110 FOV and affected. Weapon field of view and vehicle field of view on wide. Weapon motion blur and world motion blur and weapon motion blur definitely off for both of them. And first person camera movement, you want it to be on least. We don't want any camera shakes. I'm not sure why this option is still there, but you want this to be on game perspective, not helmet. And I leave inverted flashbang on. This is so you don't get that bright screen blinding you. So alright, so now we'll just back out to here and go back to graphics, display here. Because we enabled Nvidia Sharpening tool and we made the graphic changes that we want to restart the shader loading. And also keep in mind, this is very important, that every time this game updates, you must restart the shaders like so. And I'll show you that what you have to do to delete the shader cache and the actual game shader cache folder. And then I'll launch the game for you guys to see the performance that I get. Okay, now that you have exited the game, in previous videos I told you to make a shortcut for the shader cache. This is for MW2, and we're not going to touch that one. So what we will need to do now is go back to our where is it, this PC, and then local C, program 86, Call of Duty, retail. This shader cache folder is, remember again, it's for MW2. We're not going to touch that one, and instead we're gonna go inside MP 2023, and I'm not going to make another shortcut in my desktop because it's just gonna get confusing between the MW2 and MW3. So what you need to do is go in here and press Control A, select everything, and then hit delete. And then type in disk here, disk cleanup, launch it, and select everything here like so, and let that finish. as it will clear the shader cache folder. It is very important that when we launch the game, anyways, you'll see that when there's an update, this thing will start showing you like it's trying to update. Every time this game updates, you must go into that folder, shader cache folder, and select everything like so. Retail MP 2023. There we go. Just delete everything every time the game updates. It's you guys got to remember to do that. All right, so now I'll launch the game so you guys can see how I get the best performance. So as you can see, the shader cache now loaded. All right, so next we'll just launch into a game, and you guys will see the performance that this setup gives you. I'm very happy with it. I've been using it since Warzone 1. Yeah.
Keep them secure. We're taking Charlie.
So there you go, guys.
Charlie secure. We
Covering your six.
We're losing Alpha.
Damn it.
Destroy the target.
Taking Bravo.
Reloading. Dropped him. To the ground.
Control Bravo.
Destroy the target.
We're taking Alpha. Enemy securing Bravo. All objectives. Give no ground. We've lost Bravo. Enemies taking Alpha.
Damn.
We've lost Alpha.
What? Changing
Oh,
mags.
man. Gotta be able to identify enemies better.
Frag out! Reloading!
Securing objective Bravo.
You're clear!
We're losing Charlie.
On your six!
The enemy took Charlie.
Throwing grenade!
Securing objective Charlie.
Changing mags! Covering your 6!
We're taking Charlie.
Throwing grenade!
Friendly UAV online.
Target
Objective
sighted!
Charlie secure. Secured the lead.
Destroy the target! Throwing grenade!
Damn.
Multiple movers!
We control 2 objectives.
Destroy the target!
On your 6.
Enemies taking Bravo.
Damn it, this gun is weak.
Enemies securing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back.
Covering
Securing
your
objective
6!
Alpha.
Nice one.
We're taking Alpha. Enemies
On your
securing
6.
Charlie. We control Alpha.
Enemy in the Throwing grenade!
We're losing Charlie.
Destroy the target! Changing mags!
Enemies securing Charlie. We've secured 2 objectives. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Securing objective Charlie.
That could have been bad!
We're taking Charlie. Alpha.
Destroy the target!
SAE on the way. Charlie secure. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back.
Threats in-
We're taking Bravo. We control Bravo. We're losing Charlie.
Reloading!
Securing objective Alpha. Enemies securing Charlie.
I'm reloading!
Alpha secure. Our counter UAV is active.
Throwing grenade!
Wait a minute, please. Finish it.
Flashback! Neutralized! You're
taking
clear! Fire! Check around!
Lost Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Objective Charlie secure. Friendly SAE inbound. We've secured 2 objectives. UAV standing by.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online.
Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back.
Destroy the target. Mags.
We're taking
I'm hit.
securing objective Alpha. Losing Alpha. UAV on station. Securing Objective Charlie. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it
Target
done.
sighted.
Inbound.
Watch your fire. Changing
Charlie
mags.
secure. Friendly counter UAV is online.
Drop them.
We're taking Alpha. All objectives secured. Dig in and make enemies securing Charlie. The enemy. Deploy.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon on.
Enemies taking Alpha. We're taking
Ammo
Charlie.
here.
We're losing Alpha.
Uncovering your six.
Securing objective Charlie. Our counter UAV is active. Guardian destroyed.
Reloading. Taking effective fire. Grenade! Incoming!
Enemy.
Covering your six.
Ah, man.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Get them secure.
On your six. Covering your six.
We're taking Charlie.
Destroy the target. Contact.
Enemies taking Bravo. Securing objective Charlie.
Your mags.
Friendly. Online. Securing objective Charlie.
Throwing grenade.
Got him on the run. Keep up the chase.
Get your fire. Reloading. That was close.
We're taking Alpha.
You bitch.
Enemies securing Bravo. Securing objective Alpha.
Watch fire.
Enemies taking Bravo. Enemies taking... The mission is complete. Good work.
Alright, there you have it, boys. Hope this video helped you guys out. So if it did, leave comments in the video and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so for more videos to come.